hmm This is the book of Job. Uh-huh. And I I wanted to just mention that depending upon the enunciation, the pronunciation of the word Job, yeah, a lot of us thought Job was the actual pronunciation, yeah, but it's Job. Now you wanted me to get a job, yes, so that I could pay child support. You know, your fraud, yes, is going to affect every nation of the world. Now, today, we're focused on the African nations, yes, and what obligation they have, yes, to obligate the United States, yes, to enforce fraud statutes. Oh, my right to sue, yes, and my right to have my family. Now, this Job, yes, he had certain problems in life. Yeah, lost everything that he had. Yes, wanted to be tested of the devil, and a lot of people say, "Well, why don't you just curse God? Is God doing this, or are you?" See, my thought is God didn't have any part in any of this. Yes, you took it upon yourselves, right, to issue forgery and fraud, yes, kidnapping and conspiracy, oh, hate crimes and compounding, yes, and then for all the whistleblowers and all of those not for profits, yes, Nader, you know, I'm going to look through all the state and federal funding of all these not for profits. And if they either have the mandatory reporter obligation to report child abuse and neglect, yes, yes, they have the whistleblower obligation to expose waste, fraud, yeah, abuse and mismanagement. I will sue those not for profits for having any knowledge of what the United States of America. Give me the 990s. See, you can't receive state and federal funds, yes, because the condition of receiving those state and federal funds, yes, is you have the obligation to expose any waste, fraud, abuse, hooch, and mismanagement. Now, I did email quite a few employees of the state of Washington. Yeah, but I didn't get any response. Ooch. I did email the Seattle Police Department. Oh, and then there were the counties last week, sheriffs, oh, treasurers, county clerks, and prosecuting attorneys. Now, as much as you would say that you don't have jurisdiction right now, you have the legal obligation to prevent any compounding of crime. Yes, and it is the compounding of crime when you arrest a person twice for the same offense. Yes, because of the refusal to admit the evidence. Yeah, of their innocence. Now, this Job, yes, he had quite a few problems in life, and they lasted for years and years and years. But it says here, yeah, let's see here. Verse 10, the Lord turned, oh, Job 42, yeah, 10, turned the captivity of Job. Oh, when he prayed for his friends, also the Lord gave Job twice as much as he had before. Then came there unto him all his brethren and all his sisters and all they that had been of his acquaintance before, and did eat bread with him in his house, and they bemoaned him and comforted him over all the evil that the Lord had brought upon him. Oh, but was it really the Lord? Or was it Satan? Every man also gave him a piece of money, every one an earring of gold. In verse 12, it said, so the Lord blessed the latter end of Job more than his beginning. For he had 14,000 sheep now, and 6,000 camels now, and 1,000 yoke of oxen now, and 1,000 she asses. He had also 7 sons and 3 daughters. And he called the name of the first Jeremiah, the name of the second Keziah, and the name of the third Keredah. And in all the land were no women found so fair as his daughters of Job and the brethren. Now, After this, lived Job to 140 years and saw his sons and his sons' sons in 4 generations. So Job died, being old and full of days. Now, I'm wanting, yes, to have a similar Job experience, the latter end. Why spend X number of decades making babies with women that don't start the menopause until their mid 60s? Now, I wanted to mention, if you look in the Genius Book of World Records, the oldest recorded actual childbirth of a woman, yeah, was this woman that lived on a farm, approximately 62 years old, because I researched it. Yeah. She didn't know she was pregnant, and then all of a sudden she had a baby in her 60s. That's why I usually say 35 to 60 years old. If you were to take care of that uterus,